Have you been on self-improvement for a while, but you still feel a bit like something's missing? You feel a little bit empty inside, like there's some crucial part of your life that you just haven't quite gotten your hands on. If you relate to this, if this resonates with you, then you're like me. And this video is made exactly for people like us. For people like us, it doesn't really work. That advice of, that general assumption that living a balanced life should be everyone's goal. Living a balanced life is how we become happy. That doesn't really work for us. As purposeful, ambitious young men, where purposeful just means you're very oriented around pursuing a specific goal in life. We don't become happy through balancing our lives out. We don't become happy through being super positive and having the perfect routine and being really healthy and perfectly disciplined in every area of our life. That doesn't make us happy. It makes us feel self-satisfied because, we're doing everything right, but not fulfilled. The only thing that makes us feel genuinely fulfilled is really sacrificing all of that stuff for the sake of relentlessly pursuing some kind of goal. Now, this perspective and this advice, it sounds super anti-self-improvement and it's very out there and it's going to be very unpopular, I already know. But my reality is that I've been living in cycles for the past few years, right? I don't want to make this about me, but I've been going from super self-improvement oriented, super healthy, super doing everything perfectly, but not really having something to commit myself to. And then I'd switch to being super, super focused on that one thing that I just care about more than anything else. And in the process, I'd be sacrificing all of this good, positive, healthy self-improvement stuff to be spending all my time on that. Okay, and it sounds unhealthy, and I'm sure a lot of people are going to think that I need therapy and I'm living self-destructive cycles, but you know what? You know when I've actually been the happiest? When I've been on this side, when I've been sacrificing all of that stuff and pursuing that relentlessly in its place. That is the only thing that's been able to get rid of that empty feeling inside of me. That feeling that something's missing. The only thing that could get rid of that was purpose, mission, that one thing that I care more about than anything else. Even if that means living the most unbalanced life you've ever fucking seen. As ambitious young men, our path to happiness isn't balance. It's not health, positivity, all of this shit that the self-improvement community perpetuates like a fucking plague, right? I'm massively demonizing it. I do like this stuff. I just want to get that out there. It's not this stuff that makes us happy. That's like the icing on the cake. When we've got that core foundation, when we're spending 10, 12 hours a day, 14 hours a day working on this shit, then we can start worrying about that finicky little, the sweet stuff that makes our lives a little bit more peaceful and calm and happy, whatever. We have been following this advice that doesn't apply to us. This advice that's meant for complacent men and women and children. I mean, no disrespect, but this is just what I've seen. These people are a lot more content with just living a life that on the surface is actually really well organized and healthy and positive and happy and whatever. They're a lot more content with that than we are. We need that core sort of foundation of just immense obsession with that one thing. Okay, we're not made as men to live the lives that these other people are living. We're not made to be happy living the lives that they are. I mean, I might be completely wrong with this, but my theory is we've literally evolved to only be happy when we're so purpose-oriented, because men like this used to be the backbone of the tribe. Men like this used to be the ones who would relentlessly practice fucking hunting, who would go out and get kills and bring all the food back to the tribe, and they would go out and defend the fucking perimeter, and those weak little men who were just content being spoon-fed, they were being protected by men like this. Now, I'm not a fucking tribe leader. I'm not a caveman. I can't kill a fucking mammoth. Okay, but if this is how we're built, I don't see any reason why we should pretend we're like those other men. I don't see any reason why we should pretend that we can be happy without this. Because we can't be happy without this stuff. You know better than anybody else how badly you need this core foundation in your life of purpose. Okay? Because you've felt empty for so long. For so long. We've all felt empty for so long. And no one is telling us how to actually fix this fucking problem. They're just telling us, talk to your friends more, spend more time with your family. And yeah, that stuff's nice. It's great, it's positive, it's healthy. People should do that stuff. Okay? But that's not the issue here. The issue here is that we're living in a society full of fucking mediocre people who are living balanced lives. I mean, if you want to live a balanced life, go ahead, be my guest. But you have to know that where you'll end up is mediocrity. I am living proof that the assumption that balance is what's best for everyone is absolute bullshit. Maybe you've just watched this far because you're interested, and maybe that is what's best for you. This is not me saying that balance is awful and it doesn't work for anyone, because some people out there, that is all they need to be happy. I'm not entirely sure I genuinely believe that, but I'm open to it. Okay, what I'm not open to is the assumption that it should be best for everyone. It is enough for everyone, because I mean, I can tell just from being me that is just so wrong. It's just so wrong. And I know that there are so many guys like you and me out there who are still living by this bullshit, and they don't understand why they feel so empty and depressed and miserable, and no one's helping them. If you know someone like that, share this with them. Maybe it'll help them. I hope it does. Please subscribe, because I post a free video like this every single day for people just like you. I sound so inauthentic saying that. I hate saying that.